Everything's ready, Mr. Carlisle.
Light it up.
Spider-Man!
No autographs, please. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Thanks for flying Air Spidey. Just another day in the life of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Lately, things have been going my way. I got the girl, and New York finally likes me. Not that there aren't problems. Like this new guy, Eddie Brock at the Daily Bugle. He's really starting to get on my nerves. And Harry, my best friend, won't talk to me. On top of that, new gangs have moved in and they're dividing up the city. Still, it's nothing I can't handle. One weird thing. There haven't been any big supervillains around since Doc Ock. But I have this bad feeling like the sky is gonna fall or something. And soon.
Okay, so this is Captain Sam G playing Spider-Man 3. Once again, we're continuing with the Spider-Man storyline, just showing his villains coming to light for the first time and showing his relationships forming with different people and different superheroes. And just seeing Spider-Man grow as a person and as a superhero. Watching him becoming more mature and confident over time and a better crime fighter. So, as you just saw, we've got some new gangs trying to move into the city. Once again, thugs are an actual problem for Spider-Man, who can bench 10 tons, so a little ridiculous. However, this time I've decided to come up with a reason as to why that is. So first up, we're dealing with the Apocalypse Gang. Pretty simple reason. They're called the Apocalypse Gang, so obviously they're mutants. Low-level mutants that just are hell-bent on destroying the city for whatever reason.
Are you spying on the Apocalypse? That's bad for your health. Haven't you heard we're the most dangerous gang in the city?
I wasn't spying, I swear! I was just walking by, please!
Shut up! You're giving me a headache.
If I don't hit that button soon, that guy's gonna be fish food.
So yeah, low-level mutants, and their boss, I've decided, as I've played this game multiple times, so I can remember all the bosses and how powerful they are and stuff. For the boss, I've decided he should be about 6, maybe 7 tons strength class. Bit like a Tombstone. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. You're almost rescued. I think it's just this... Oh no, some more guys have decided to join the party. Don't worry, I will in a moment. I just need to get these guys a bit further away from the control panel, and now I'll hit it. See, no problem whatsoever. Almost went in the water. Okay, so we just need to wait for this guy to swing around. So I've dealt with all the bad guys, but just need to wait on him.
Thanks, Spidey. I thought I was a dead man. I just happened to see these punks when I was working in the subways, and they almost killed me for it.
Punks in the subways? What's this neighborhood coming to? Better go clean it up.
Okay, so we've got our next clue as to where the Apocalypse gang is hiding out. Okay, skip through all these upgrades and things we're getting. And let's head to the subways. Okay, so we've arrived at the subways. Time to take their criminal empire out at the base.
Spider-Man, you have to hurry. I heard one of those thugs saying they were going to take over the subway system.
There's a commuter's nightmare. Don't worry, I'm on it.
Yeah, don't worry, ma'am. I'll just head down there and punch every bad guy I see straight in the face.
Wow! Did you see those guys running down the tunnel?
Yeah, crazy. I'd never seen nothing like that.
Wow, guys running down a tunnel? Crazy! Okay, so I think we're in the right place.
These tracks should lead me to their hideout.
Okay, hello you? And that's all she wrote.
I must be getting close. There's music.
Okay, let's head down here then. And I've found you all.
Neighbors, can I borrow a cup
Ooh.
of sugar?
Okay, so guys with guns first. Let's deal with them.
Save us!
Oh yeah, I forgot. Unfortunately, when you're using superpowers in this, that thing I just did there was apparently a super move. He also targets boxes and things like that, so apparently boxes are a bigger priority for him to attack than thugs. Okay, I think it's just you left. So let's save the civilians that have been tied up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for the rescue, Spider-Man.
Okay, one last guy to save, so let's use my spider reflexes so time slows down a little bit as I go to rescue him. And done.
It was close.
Spider-Man, they hijacked the express. It's headed that way.
You get to safety. I got a train to catch.
Okay, so they're looking to hijack a train. That's going to be some bad news. Let's stop them before that happens. Mutants hell-bent on destroying the city and wiping out humanity. Calling themselves the Apocalypse Gang. Yeah, let's not give them access to a train to derail or blow up or some other insidious plot. Ooh. Hopefully I don't get hit by the train whilst I'm on the tracks. Oh, and they've got one big guy with them as well, who's wielding a stop sign with a bit of concrete on the end, so he just ripped that straight out of the ground. Okay, he's almost dealt with. See what I mean about these guys being strong and durable? So much health. Okay, is that all of them? Okay, yeah it is, so I don't know where our next clue is going to come from for where the Apocalypse Gang is going to strike next. I mean, we've taken out their base and that was kind of it. Okay, so here's where the next marker is. I don't know how we found out that they'd strike here, but let's see.
What's up, officer?
Good to see you, Spidey. We got a tip that the Apocalypse want to blow this power station. They do that, there'll be a citywide blackout.
The Apocalypse gang is on the move. Suspect vehicle stopped. Shots fired. All units please respond.
Time to go put their lights out.
Okay, so that's where we got our next clue from. Luckily the cops actually like us and talk to us, so they just flat out told us where they'd strike next. Damn it, I'm not going to follow you, I'm just going to ride on top of the car. I mean, come on, be a little bit civil with me at least. If you're going to allow me to help you... Yeah. And there's that in this game. Cars aren't exactly intelligent, they just sort of plough into each other if they need to get somewhere quick. Okay, so there's the bad guy. And yeah, again, see how strong and durable these guys are? They're just straight up taking bullets from the cops and not being defeated. Okay, job done.
The Apocalypse gang is on the move. Suspect vehicle stopped. Shots fired. All units please respond.
I think I'll go teach them the rules of the road.
I'll lead the way.
You know, I could just climb into the car and sit alongside you, but hey, if you want me to stand on the roof, that is your prerogative. That's fine by me. Okay, and let's use my spider senses. Try and see the villains ahead of time, so I can then just jump off the cop car and chase them down myself. Yep, there's some red in the distance, so let's head after that. Ooh, and I'm getting hit by the cop car, thanks for that. Okay, so where is... There he is. Okay, you come... Okay. Let me just web you up, and then knock you into the air, and beat you to the ground.
Spidey, there's one more car headed right for the power station. We'll never get there in time.
I can.
Especially as there's no time limit or anything. I mean, we'll never get there in time. You can just dither around all day. Or maybe not. You know, if you guys are standing here, you're going to get blown up as well.
Just a wild guess, but I'm thinking I shouldn't touch that bomb while the power's on.
Okay, so that's the bad guys dealt with. Let's turn the power off so we can actually access that bomb.
That's one.
And maybe defuse it or something.
Just a few more.
If Spidey had his insulated suit for fighting against Electro, this would be a lot easier.
That's the last one. Now to get that bomb out of here. No time to disarm it. I have to get this thing somewhere safe and fast. I think I know just the place.
Okay then, let's get rid of this bomb. If only Adam West was here, he'd know what to do. Nice throwing arm.
Man is always trying to tell us what to do. Trying to tell us what's right and what's wrong. But let me tell you, there ain't no difference. It just comes down to who has the power to make the rules. And from now on, we have the power. We make the rules. Our time has come. The apocalypse is here!
I am so sick of you mouth-breathing knuckle-draggers. You wouldn't know power if it kicked you in the ass, and you sure as hell wouldn't know what to do with it if you got it. But hey, you think you're tough guys? In that case, show me what you got.
Okay, so there's the leader of the Apocalypse gang. And he's very strong. Okay, so that's the two small guys dealt with. Let's deal with the two big uns. And then we'll just have the leader to deal with. Okay, so we're fighting them in a bit of a corner. I'm not sure if that's good for us or not. Okay, let's move back here a bit. Give them some time to not all group up together. Separate them a little bit. Okay, so that's one of the big guys dealt with. Just one more. No, don't fight the boxes, Spider. Jeez, I can't believe he actually targets them as a priority over the thugs that I'm supposed to be fighting. Okay, so I think that's everyone dealt with apart from the big boss, who's got quite a lot more health than I do. Wow, I think he's actually winning this fight, jeez. It'd be a lot easier if I could just knock him into the water. For some reason, enemies in every single game just don't know what to do if they're knocked into a large body of water.
Guess that's why you freaks call yourselves the Apocalypse. Because for you, it's the end.
I don't know how well you got to see that on a small YouTube screen, but somehow I just punched him from here all the way over past that dock there and into the water, defeating him in one go. So yeah, like I said, villains in every single game ever don't know how to handle water. Okay, so let's head to the Daily Bugle now and do our job and get our payday. So let's see what assignments are available to us today.
Dr. Kurt Connors. Time is 8:47 p.m.